Wednesday afternoon, the Hudson County Democratic Organization came out strong at West New York Town Hall to welcome the youngest and newest commissioner in West New York, Cosmo Cirillo. Cirillo, 27, who will be the commissioner of the Department of Public Affairs, was sworn in by District 32 officials, State Senator / North Bergen Mayor Nick Sacco, Assembly Speaker Vincent Prieto, and Assemblywoman Angelica Jimenez. All three officials offered high praise for the youngest commissioner in town history, with Jimenez even breaking down into tears over the occasion.
And Cosmo Cirillo is, ladies and gentlemen, he's the real deal. I've been speaker for a little bit over a year, and the one thing is I need good staff around, and this was a young man that I tell you, he's exceptional. I sort of took him from Angelica as her chief of staff, and he's been phenomenal. His work ethic and what he will bring to the table, he lives and breathes West New York.
A number of years ago, Sal Vega, as the mayor, told me that there was an up-and-coming person in his organization, and he told me he's a very young man, and it happened to be Cosmo, and you know, I took it for where it was coming. I knew that Sal was very experienced politically and that he saw something in this person, and he felt that this person would move ahead very quickly. But in politics, that doesn't always happen. You know, people at 27 don't become commissioners in West New York. It's never happened before. There have been candidates who were young, but they never made it.
I'm so proud of you. This is confirmation that the choice that I made in 2012 was all worth it. Thank you, Mayor Vega. Thank you, Mayor Vega, and thank you, Mayor Roque, for seeing this. Thank you, my running mate and my senator, for allowing this great day also to be part of it, to happen. And Cosmo, I know that you will do everything because, like the speaker said, you live, you breathe West New York, our democratic values in the state, and I know you're going to do an awesome job. Thank you.
After the ceremony, which included appearances from dozens of current and former officials, such as Superintendent of Schools John Fauta and former West New York Mayor Sal Vega, concluded, Vega and Mayor Felix Roque simultaneously spoke to Hudson County View about Cirillo's appointment.
I was going to say he's a very young man, very enthusiastic, a hard worker, a West New Yorker, somebody that really cares about the community. And he brings a lot of experience. I can say that when he used to work for Sal Vega, the former mayor, he taught him well. He's fantastic. The guy is very bright, and I know he's going to bring a lot of good things to West New York.
And Mayor Vega, you know, obviously Cosmo, a longtime friend of yours, you're one of the people that was instrumental in bringing him into politics here in West New York. So just tell me your reaction to that.
Cosmo was a young man that wanted to work in town hall, and he came to my office one day, and I recognized right away how smart and hardworking he was going to be, and he's done the rest on his own. Cosmo is right for West New York.
Oh, gentlemen, you know, after the 2011 election, this is something we never thought would happen in our lifetime. So how did you guys put the differences aside and say we're going to do what's best for West New York?
For me, it's always been what's good for West New York, and this is good for West New York. And when things happen in town, you have to recognize and praise the administration. When something goes wrong, everybody lines up and criticizes the administration. But when something goes right, we have a responsibility to also say, this is right, this is good for the town, and today was a perfect day.
I agree. And again, the guy is fantastic. He's focused like a laser. That kid is bright. He's got a great future ahead of him.
And before calling it a day, we had a chance to chat with a newly sworn-in commissioner.
Filled with a lot of emotion. I'm very humbled by the amount of people that came out to support me here today. I'm very thankful to Mayor Roque and the Board of Commissioners on having selected me to represent the people of West New York. It's been my town for my entire life, and I want to be able to give back to those residents the same way that the town has given to me and my family.
So obviously, you know, it's your first day. It's only been a couple minutes, really, but as far as the Department of Public Affairs goes, anything in mind that you would like to work on, like to improve, or maybe even keep the same there?
Sure. Well, the Department Division of Senior Services is obviously a big focus, as well as the Recreation Department. Recreation is very important for the town of West New York. We want to make sure that our children have a place to go, a place to socialize, have fun. So we want to make sure that we build it up as best as possible, especially now that we're leading up until the summer. The senior events are always important. They bring a lot of wisdom to our town. They've been here for a lot of their lives, so we want to be able to give back to that generation of people, and I look forward to working with both the seniors and the Recreation Department to help the town move forward. Well, obviously, I think Mayor Roque and myself had our best intentions for the town of West New York. We didn't always see eye to eye, but it's all about bringing people together and bringing diverse ideas together, which Mayor Roque is obviously doing by my selection. He's been being able to welcome me here to the town of West New York, welcoming me on the Board of Commissioners, having my ideas be heard, and I'm looking forward to working with him and the rest of the commissioners as one team to help move West New York further with one vision. So I think it's important for everybody to work together, and I like the future of West New York. I like where it's heading.
And then just as far as those differences, I mean, what was the turning point for you guys when you said, let's sit down, let's try to put the past behind?
Well, I think it's been over time. Obviously, the mayor's been in office for 4 years. I'd say over the last year, the mayor and I have gotten to know each other a lot more. We've been able to sit down and communicate a lot better. So I think within the last year and a half, it's been really a learning process and a working experience, and we've been heading in the same direction. So this has all been leading up to that.
I'm John Heides with the Hudson County View, the eye of the community.